Hi, this is Glenda. I've always liked the little wire gemstone trees, so I thought, how can I adapt them for a card by making them flat or some other project, but mostly a card. So this is what I came up with. I used dangly beads, and it of course has some movement. With hindsight, these may be a bit big, but never mind. This wire was 34 gauge, and I actually preferred that, I think. This wire was 26 gauge, and I really think it's a bit big for a card. Once again, I wished I'd sort of stuck to smaller beads. And this one too, I wish I'd stuck to the smaller beads. I also think maybe the stamping takes away from the tree a bit. So this one I went much simpler. As you can see, you can try just the traditional gemstone style rather than the danglies. The danglies were sort of, I thought they would look really cool, but I don't know, this is a favourite with the dangly pearls. I quite like that. So anyway, it's just something different to try. Very, very simple. Except I've made a pile of cards that I can't work with. Just take a length of wire, probably about 6 inches. Just depends how big you want to make your tree. The trees all seemed quite big till I put them on the cards, and then they seemed to shrink. Not sure what happened there. Thread your wire onto your bead, twist it. All the beads I purchased, I think, from the $2 store. None of them were expensive, most of them were acrylic. Make sure there's some movement after you've threaded it. With these, that seems to happen automatically. With this sort of bead, if it's too tight, just untwist it a little bit so that it will wobble, basically. So make as many of these as you want for your tree. Once again, just twist it. This wire is 28 gauge. As I say, I think I prefer the 34 for the cards, but when you've done many as you want, start twisting them together. Stagger them down a bit. And leave some branches slightly longer. Probably don't twist any more than you want for the length of your trunk, because it's really hard to untwist. And you can just fluff your tree out. Spend ages fluffing it out, put it on the card and have to re-fluff it out anyway. You can have a couple sort of pointing out to the front. If you put the card in an envelope and post it, of course, you're relying on the person at the other end to rearrange it when they get it. If you're handing it to them, I don't see a problem. So that's what you end up with. Is more or less like this one, and I'm hoping my daughter doesn't watch this before her birthday birthday party on Saturday. I'm not sure how to make it look bigger. As I say, the smaller beads I think look better. If I'd stuck with these little ones all the way through, I think would have been better. Just use an extra piece of wire to wire your tree onto your card. If you're going to have it lined. If you're not, I used some glossy accents, any of those glues to hold it on. You can spread your trunk out or your root system out like that, or on this one I tucked the roots in and then put micro beads, and I have got micro beads all over my desk as a result. So that's my idea. Thanks for watching.